Hey students, this is Dr. Miller and this is the Art 173 Photography Blackboard, and this is how it's set up. It's real simple. I don't put a lot of stuff out here that we're not going to use. So when you get to your home page, you can see if there's announcements, what's new, and if you have any messages from me. If we go to the start here, this is obviously where you would want to start. And this will tell you what we're doing in this first week. And the first week focuses on the syllabus, understanding it. If you have any questions, you can contact me. But we're also going to do a short little discussion thing where you're going to tell me about what type of equipment you're going to be using for the class and a little bit about your skills level and what you like to do with photography. So that's it for the first assignment. It's not really even a numbered assignment, it's the syllabus assignment. So this is the video we're watching right now, the Blackboard for Art 173. Let's go back over here. When you want to do an assignment, just go into assignments, and there's the syllabus assignment. And then this is the discussion. We'll come back to this. I'll show you how to do it. And then down here, you're going to find the next week's assignment. So this would be actually assignment 1. You can look at this stuff, but none of it may not be even complete with all the material, because I put in fresh material for each course, and it can change a little bit as we go through it, partly because if you're telling me what you want to learn, I'll respond to that. So let's go up to the syllabus assignment, and there's a separate video that describes this whole process, so we won't go through that again. But this is where you find your assignments. Let's go back up to the discussion, and you can find the discussion is in this area for syllabus assignment, and then there's a discussion that goes with it. So when you click on this discussion, this takes you in here, and this looks a little confusing, but really what you want to do is just immediately click on create a thread. This is a thread that I have created, but let's go up here, and this is what you'll see when you create a thread. You will see what you're being asked to respond to in this discussion. So the questions you're going to answer are: why are you taking the course? What camera we use for the course? And when I ask that, you have to really be pretty specific. You can't just say, I use a Nikon Coolpix. I need to know which model number Nikon Coolpix you're using, or which Canon Rebel camera you're using. So be specific on that, okay? And then a lot of you will use your cell phones for photography. I encourage that. In fact, many of the students that take this class only have a smartphone to take the photos with, and that's okay. There's a couple of exercises where it's a little tricky because, frankly, a smartphone camera doesn't correspond to some of the areas of photography that you will get with the single lens reflex camera, the more expensive cameras. But you can manage. It's totally doable. In fact, some of the best photos I've seen from my students come from smartphones. So just tell me which smartphone you're using. And then on a scale of 1 to 5, rate your kind of proficiency. And 1 would be, man, I don't know what I'm doing at all. And 5 is, I take a lot of photographs and I'm pretty good. And then what are the subjects of the photographs that you usually like to take? So if we go back a step here, and I'll show you, this is the thread that I created. So when you create a thread, it's going to show up in here. And what I want you to do is on your thread, you can put what this discussion is, which is my photo profile, and then put your name here. So these are my responses to the question, and I do this only as an example, okay? So that's assignments and discussions. Down here are some links that can help you out. This will take you to the Snead State Library. page. This one will take you to student services, tech support, and tutoring. So that's the way the course is set up. It's real simple. Let me do one other thing, and that's go up to messages. And I want you to communicate with me. This is the only way we're going to communicate is through this messaging system. So when you get in here and you click on the inbox, this is where you'll read your mail. But if you want to create a message, if you want to send a message to me, click on create message and then click on to, and it'll pull up everybody that's in the class. And you can send email to each other if you want in Blackboard, that's fine. But this is me, and so if you click on that arrow there, it puts it over here. Then you're going to put your question or whatever you're talking about in this subject area, and then here's your message, and then you click submit. So that's how you send a message to me. So that's the overview of Blackboard for Art 173 Photography. I'm Dr. Larry Miller, your instructor, and I'm really happy that you're taking the class. Thanks.